What's going on in America is terrible. All those people protesting, they've got a right to protest. You can see they've got a real anger against this man called Trump. Trump is ultimately responsible for all those black guys shooting other black guys and all the crime the black people have done for the actual physical crimes of beating people up and being in gangs and doing drugs and all that stuff is all Trump's. Donald Trump is the only person in America responsible for all crimes and all sins in America right now is Donald Trump. No wonder all those wonderful, kind and sweet-natured, gentle people who are smashing and burning America are so angry. They're angry because they need someone to blame. It's Donald Trump is to blame for all of American ills. America was the most perfect, angelic, peaceful place on earth until he came in, until Donald Trump came into power. There was no crime in America. Not one person committed, no corruption, no crime, nothing in America. Oh, it was the most amazing place. It was safe to walk anywhere in America till the day Donald Trump got elected in America. It became an increasingly more dangerous place to be. And now look at it. Now Donald Trump's been in, how long? Whatever he's been in, 2016 he's in now to, now look at how dangerous the place is because Trump's in. It's all Trump's fault, obviously, that those people are burning down the cities and, well, what's they're making sure they don't get a job. And so what they're going to do if they haven't got a job? Get into crime. Because, well, it's all Trump's fault. All the cities are burnt down and destroyed all them businesses, what they needed to open after the pandemic to create work for people. Never mind that Trump's been creating work. What a horrible people creating work and taking them on from their vocation, which is committing crime and shooting each other with guns. Have more guns. They should have more guns. Obviously, should distribute the guns out free in America. Because they love shooting each other. Black and white, apparently. Everyone needs a gun because everyone has to have a fantasy about shooting somebody at some stage. And now, a violent fantasy. Now they're acting out, all these people on the left are acting out their violent fantasies, all in the name of Donald Trump. Donald Trump is to blame for all the fires in America, all the looting, all the beating up people, all the killing people, murdering people, what's going on right now. Blacks murdering blacks again. Whatever's going on. Just because one copper with a violent tendency murdered a black person who'd already been a criminal, actually. It turns out that Mr. Floyd apparently wasn't the most perfect person in the world, but that doesn't matter. The copper was totally out of order. Police should be upholding the law, not being the sort of an army what sort of kills people who break the law. That's for certain. But surely, no one's got a right from then on to go and break the law. Because one copper broke the law doesn't mean the rest of America should go on breaking the law and in the most horrendous way destroying towns and destroying people's businesses. We destroy the business of establishment. No, we're destroying people's jobs, who are actually black people's jobs. Black people need jobs equally to white people. Equality is having a job. Equal right to have been on the dole or welfare. Yes, everyone's got equal right to be on welfare. That's a Marxist promise. Everyone shall live equally as poor on welfare because that's what's coming to America. When this left get in and destroy the economy because it's with its greening agenda, you're going to spend trillions and trillions of dollars, never mind this pandemic and the economic crash and all that, going to spend the rest of the money on greening the place or stopping climate change to reduce work employment in what the jobs that people need even more because there's only so much money to go around. There was only so much money to go around, but they're going to spend it on things that they don't really need. They might want wind generators and solar panels, but they don't need them right now. And right now they need a firm and solid economic foundation to create work for everyone, but that's being destroyed by Trump, because Trump's the reason all those people burning cities. If Trump was the person, he was there with a copper kneeling on the block's deck, apparently. Isn't it time that everyone said to themselves, well, hang on a minute, if I've committed a crime, I'm responsible for the crime. Donald Trump's not responsible for me burning a shop or looting and stealing. It says you shoot people used to get shot in the law in the war if you're caught looting. It's not an unprecedented. There's no it's not a precedent to say get the army in to shoot people who are looting. It's normally what happens because looting is a horrendous crime. If someone breaks into a shop, they're obviously using this Floyd business as an excuse to vent all their violent and angry fantasies and go on rob and steal. And then they want to blame Trump. And all the world says, oh, it's all right. Blame Donald Trump. Well, hang on a minute. It's all a bit ridiculous because how many black people are trying to get into Europe and England where it's white people, whites are all this racist, nasty, horrible, racist people. Oh, capitalism, destroy the world with capitalism. Well, there's a lot of places in Africa now what are very peaceful. They've got brilliant presidents and they're leading the people into a wonderful time because they've taken on the very basis of economy, they've become capitalist and got into capitalist adventurism and speculation and building up the economy from the resources they've got in Africa. So it might be a good idea for all those people in Africa, in America, who don't like living amongst whites anymore because they're at some sort of risk, to actually start migrating to Africa and living amongst the people in Africa, in those countries where Africans are developing, and there's many countries in Africa going really, really well right now. So it's not that black people can't do really, really well, because obviously there are plenty of examples where they are and can. It's not that they haven't got the intelligence to do anything, because we know they have. But when everyone, black and white, starts blaming one president for their own actions of massive destruction and destroying the only economy that they have that need to get for the jobs they need so they can earn an income and pay their rents and bills, then you know this is something that's nothing to do with Floyd. Mr. Floyd unfortunately died. It's to do with a frustration in the individuals, his psychology of the individuals involved, and gets back to their poor parenthood. Because usually you can trace bad behaviour like that, where you're smashing and looting and burning and killing people, trace it back to poor parenthood, poor motherhood, poor fatherhood, poor examples, poor fathers, cause basically a social possibility or social disorder within the individuals or affected through not having a traditional family. So Mr. Trump has got nothing whatsoever to do with people's background, what causes them a predisposition to be violent, looting and burning. That's up to the individuals, and they're all criminals. Mr. Trump, as far as I know, has not committed any crimes. He's just done his job as a president, not a bad job regardless what everyone says. But all those people looting and burning and smashing America up now, what they want welfare as well. They want welfare after destroying their own country. They want welfare, I suppose, equal share of the wealth. Equal share of what when you have destroyed it? That's the question. That's the really good one. So how does this Marxism work? When you're destroying the wealth you need to spread and distribute it throughout the people equally. How? There's even less wealth now to spread throughout the economy. There's even less potential to grow the economy. It's nothing to do with Trump. It's nothing whatsoever to do with Trump. It's a psychological preconditioning within all those people writing and carrying on. It's called political correctness, program codex. And it's there to do exactly what's happening in America now. Go on. Blame Mr. Trump. He's the cause of all those people rioting in America. Yeah, right. What a pathetic excuse.